Hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a size shift. That's where I do something other than a 12 by 12. So today is a 6 by 12. I'm also playing with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Series 14, which was a March challenge. And I'm also using my counterfeit kit challenge. So this is the sketch from Kaz Mum. She was day 8, I believe, for the sketches, and you should go check her out. Today I'm going to scrapbook myself as a little girl, and there we go, it was very shiny. And yes, it's bent, and there's food stains on it, so we're going to deal with that. I'm also going to do my new day, so that was 2 floral ones. I can't remember what they're called now, but hopefully you saw them, because I'm talking and it's going. I also pulled out some tags because I'm going to work off of Kaz Mom's or Jennifer's sketch, and I'm only going to take the left side of it where the tags are, because I'm going to do a 6 by 12. Instead of shrinking everything down, I'm just going to use half of the page. So I've already decided that my photo is going to be in a tag shape, and so that gets rid of the food stain that was on it from I don't know when. And the fold in it is just going to be a fold in it, because there's not a lot I can do with that. So I did pull out the tags that were the pinkies and the blues. I do pull out some browns, and then I like this one, so I am going to cut it. I like both sides, so I'm going to cut it into a tag, actually 2 tags. And so I can use both of these. I think I use both of these. I use one of these. I think I'm going to use both for a bit, but I do get that pattern paper on here, just not in that tag, but that's okay. And so I am going to rearrange. There's some like folly kind of stuff on these tags, so I don't want any of the fall stuff on here, but I do want it to work. It would be kind of weird to say thankful for myself on my page, so yeah, just playing. That's what that brown one says. So I thought about covering it up, but I like the heart. So I'm like, maybe not. Not that one. I am going to use some of these stickers on this new day sticker sheet, but I'm just not feeling that. So I'm like, all right, well, I do want to use some more of my scraps, so I'm going to use this as well. And that little action movement on the side there is one of my kiddos showing me something she's working on. This one's going to get this blue camera, because why not? And I like that and how it works with the heart, and it covers up that thankful for you. And then I did punch holes into all these tags, but I did that off screen, so I didn't make you watch it. And then these reinforcers, I'm just going to take and make them black. And so most of them are going to, the ones that don't have a reinforcer on them are going to get a black one. And then I'm going to ink all the edges up in black so that they kind of pop off that page a little bit more. It was looking very flat to me to start with. I'm going to pop a hole in this one. It's going to get black to start with, and I do switch it out for pink when I'm putting on the twine that I use, but right now it's black. And so this one that's cut off is going to get put at the top because it's going to get covered up anyway, so I don't need the whole tag that I don't have anyway there. And so I'm getting some of the scraps used up that I used on my last page, which is kind of fun. I like it when I can do that as I go. It makes me happy. So very happy. So trying all sorts of different configurations. I'm not quite liking it, and I don't know why. And so I decided to put the photo on this side, and I like that more. But I don't like, it feels heavy on the bottom. And I'm not sure why, and I don't want too many writing spots because I have very little to say about this photo, because I keep trying not to be snarky. So this little saying is about spring, and that works because this was spring, late spring, but still spring. late spring because spring doesn't happen in Alberta till late. So we usually have snow. Actually, it's April and we still have snow. So thought about changing out some of these ones and I didn't want to. And oh, I did leave the changing out that black one though. And then I am going to choose to use this piece of pink plaid, and I'm just going to back my photo in this. And so it gives a backing, a mat to like just elevate it a little bit more. So it does end up being a little bit bigger, not much bigger, but a little bit bigger than all the other tags, which works out just fine. But also gives it a little bit more dimension on that page, and it just gives it a little bit more oomph. So just rearranging these again. You think for a 6x12 and it just being tags wouldn't have taken me so long to do, but I don't know, it was one of those days. So scuff this up with my distressor, which I found. Yay. And this is kind of what I'm thinking now, and I'm happy with that. So I'm going to start getting stuff glued down. So that's going to go there. I use the hole punch again. Some of these I did not ink in black, so I'm going to ink most of them in black. I actually missed one. I missed the camera one, but it was dark enough. I'm not going to worry about it now. It's done. And so I'm going to move those off to the side. I'm going to get this one down. I'm going to run quick and grab some twine, and I'm going to cut the same amount for all of the tags that'll get a tag hole. So it's going to be about this size. And then they're all going to, those that twine is already cut, these are all going to get a little bit of dimension up where the tag hole is, just to lift that up off the page a little bit more. It's not as visible on the video, but in person it makes a difference. So, and then I'm going to thread all of these tag holes, put them all up on this little bit of dimension, and I am not going to make you watch that. So that's done, because most of it I did off screen, which this kind of moved again, but I don't know why. Sometimes it moves, like my camera spot. But it is what it is. And so my photo is going to overlap both of them on the right side here. And I like that. And I'm going to get these, well, the adhesive undone, and then these all glued down, which is awesome. And getting there, almost there. So now it's the fun part. It's just getting some embellishment on, which is fun. And I pulled out these stars that I put on some of the other pages I've done in the last little bit, and I'm going to use all of the pink ones. And I'm going to use some of my chipboard pieces in some of these old hip kit clubs. So I'm going to pull some stars, that's a butterfly, and baseball to me, or softball says stars. Why not? So I'm going to sneak stars everywhere. I thought about putting some hearts on it. I think it might get one, but just looking. I do have this baseball stuff, and because I did all this pink, I don't want to put all this red on here, but this one's going to get this play hard, which is works out really well there. I'm just going to move this one star, and I like how that can overlap. That ends up being my title. Put the star back in a different spot. I put the baseball. I pulled this baseball off of one of the dimensional stickers I got from the dollar store, and I pulled off the bat, and so it's not going to stay there, but it's going to come up here. Another star. And another, I think that's a little bit more. This is going to get glued on properly because it was not sticking. Now I'm going, what else do I need? I'm just seeing if I can get that side bit on there, and I decided I don't really need it. And looking at the word stickers on this one, the pink is pretty. I think it's Studio Calico, but anything that I wanted to put on would have been a little snarky, and I didn't want to be snarky on my baseball page because I didn't play baseball for very long because I wasn't very good. But I actually enjoyed playing it when I was on this team because I played with one of my friends. And so most of the time I don't know, I was grade 6 and I still was off in La La Land, but it was what it was. It was a social activity for me. So I'm scuffing up a little bit, still trying to decide on that edge corner, and I decide nope. And then I'm just gonna do softball team and grade 6 because that's all I really have to say about it. Because I didn't want to be snarky and be like, hey, I really sucked at baseball, or I was out in right or left field all the time, and I was out in left field all the time. So pun intended on that one. So I decided to staple all of the twine down, and I like that. I'm going to put this butterfly here to fill out that last tag, and this is it. So spring is a time for beginnings. So this was a fun one to do. It was fun to do myself as a little person. So there it is as the big one. If you liked today's video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, there is a subscribe button right here. And there's some other videos that you might want to watch. Thank you so much for watching my video today, and have yourself a great day.